Ooh, hello. What's up? Let's see. What can I help everyone with today? So, you see I got my towel here because I always like to do it after showering. But, there was a lot of tension today in my practices. And I noticed, again, when I got to the trance-like state, there was this, like, rush of thoughts that were taking me away from the focus. And I decided that I need to work on this because this is really screwing up my practices. And what I noticed is that there was this giant urge to rush through this giant urge to learn as quickly as I can because I don't know. So I went into a meditation that started to break apart these I guess these mindsets. Yeah, I'd call them mindsets. And I figured out that some of them were from my past, such as last year when I lived in the old apartment. My ex-girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend, she used to come home at 6 p.m. So I would have until 6 p.m. to do my practices because we were always hang out. So sometimes I would be like 5 p.m. and that's when I would start. So I'd always rush myself, and I conditioned myself to just think like that every time I got to certain states of being, which then completely threw me off. I think the anticipation is really, really killing me in a way, because it's like I anticipate, but then in the anticipation I shift my state of being from that energy, because you can't be anticipating something and experiencing something at the same time. It doesn't really work. And I used to think that it was just awake astral projection, but I realized that it's more like a stairway. It's just a bunch of steps of different states of being that you slightly shift into to eventually astral project. And I understand that now, but as I said, these old mindsets come in, and it's like, boom, I'm officially like 5 months younger in my head, and I don't know that. So I've had to be calm today. I've had to be really diligent, careful, and a lot of perseverance. But it's been good. I've been doing deep meditations to keep myself from falling asleep. Now, a lot of people say they fall asleep when they try and astral project. See, when you start to get to certain states of consciousness, certain deep states of consciousness, you only really experience that while you're sleeping. So your body naturally brings up that energy to fall asleep. However, when you notice this energy coming up, don't focus your attention on it. That will just make it grow bigger and make you fall asleep, keeping that conditioning, and that's not what you want to do. So when I'm in these deep states, I like to just immediately use my phantom body as much as I can to train myself to instead do that rather than focus on sleeping. But again, this rush to finish these practices is really my biggest deal. It's weird. I could have like 11, 12 hours completely clean, even more, maybe 24 hours or more of nothing to do except time to practice, but I will catch myself rushing just because that's how it's always been. I even caught some of my rushing. It was actually from school. It was from 7th grade, actually. I used to have this science teacher. She was a lot. She was so stressful, and I always felt like I had to rush to learn, and I guess that still affected me until just now. How long has it been? 14. All right. Well, I think that should be good enough for now. I don't want to make myself think that I always have to keep doing this, or else this is going to become more of a chore rather than a fun thing. Not to say that I don't love you guys. Oh no, I love all of you. But it's just for my own mental headspace, for my own sake. Make sure my progress keeps going. But okay, that's enough for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace. I will catch you guys soon.